What is for you one of the most crucial elements in your learning process? And by learning, I mean taking on any new skill, taking on any new value, and introducing positive change into your life. One of the most crucial elements is curiosity. And what do I mean by curiosity? By curiosity, I mean the ability to listen and focus deeply but softly on any given object, person, project, idea that you want to place your mind to. For me, curiosity is also the ability to shed all judgments, expectations, and preconceived notions as to what this thing or person should be like. And let me give you a concrete example as to what I mean by that. I work very often with people who have some sort of sleep disorders and are not having the quality of sleep that they would like. And most of these people know that introducing a meditation practice into their day would be very beneficial for their sleep health. At the same time, I often see that people approach the idea of learning to meditate in a very hard and rigid way. For example, when people sit down to meditate, it's often hard because intrusive thoughts come in. That's just the nature of the process. And instead of being curious about these thoughts and simply observing them, people often have very non-helpful thoughts as to, this isn't the right way to meditate. I'm a bad meditator because I have thoughts coming in. I'm not able to sit still. I squirm a lot. And that is just setting yourself up for failure. A way of bringing curiosity into would be to observe everything that's happening in the process and not hanging on to it, being slightly detached from it. So for example, meditate and you see, okay, now I had a thought about a conflict that happened 3 days ago. Now I'm thinking about my boss. Now there is no thought. I'm paying attention to my breath. So seeing everything lightly without having a strict grip on how things should be. Now all of this is easier said than done, right? We can talk all we want about the quality of curiosity, but how do you embed this and embody this in all of your learning processes and in your daily life? Curiosity, just like many things, is a skill that can be learned. So I want to offer you today a very short embodied exercise which aims at cultivating the idea of being curious about your own self, which will surely be helpful in cultivating curiosity and intrigue, deep intrigue, in everything that you do in your daily life. So to start off this exercise, I invite you to close your eyes for a moment and observe how you are sitting. And I intentionally invite you to not change anything about the way that you're sitting. Just notice, what is the distribution of weight of your sitting bones? How are your feet positioned? Is there maybe a slight curve in your spine that you weren't aware of before? How are you breathing? What is the quality of your emotions? Observe everything as if it's perfect just the way it is. And then open your eyes for a moment. And I invite you to take one hand and lightly place it on your cheek. And now I want you to pay attention to this connection of the hand on the cheek. Firstly, as if you are only the cheek, the head, and the hand is that of somebody else. And observe, is this hand feeling the way that you expect it to? Did you have any expectations as to what it should feel like? You'll notice that you had expectations if you're having thoughts such as, this hand is too cold, too moist, too small, too familiar. So just notice if any of those came up. Hand on your cheek, as if it's not your own, and just sense all of the details of it, such as temperature, texture, pressure, weight, size, everything that you can take in. And then intentionally change something in the way that you're touching your face. Maybe start moving the hand around, giving a little bit of a pinch, a pull, a tug, changing something around. And if it's easier, you can close your eyes just to feel this hand as it's touching your cheek, as if it's not your own. And can you, as a cheek, the sensations it's giving you without any preconceived notion as to how it should be? And then let that go. Place your hand on the cheek again. But this time, pay attention to your hand as if you are only your hand and the cheek is that of somebody else. And sense with your fingertips the quality of this cheek. And start moving the hand around. And feel with the sensations in your fingertips, what is the quality of the softness? Feel the ridges of your face, all of the little bumps and curves of your face, as if it's not your own. As if this is not the face that you have known and hopefully loved for many years now. And is the sensations that this face is giving you on your fingertips, is it what you expected? Did you have any expectations? And can you sense this face as if it's not your own? As if you want to take in all of the details of it through your fingertips, without any judgment, preconceived notion, or result. Being simply an observer of your own self. And then slowly bring that to a halt and let that go. I hope you enjoyed this. This was just a very short exercise in cultivating curiosity and deep intrigue about our own selves in our own bodies. And this quality that you're learning through exercises such as this can be applied to anything that you do in life, to anything that you're trying to learn, and to anything that you see that you're being rigid on in your head. If you would like to work more in depth into your own learning process and into all of the habits, changes, and growth that you want to spur in your life, you can contact me for one-on-one sessions. I work on this with people daily. I work very often with people who have sleep disorders and want to introduce healthy habits into their life. And curiosity is, I think, that crucial little element that makes everything stick together. So for more content and for upcoming free webinars, one-on-one coaching sessions, follow me on restfulsleep.eu and also on themovementlab.eu. I would be happy to see you soon, and I wish you a day full of curiosity and deep intrigue.